What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I know it's fairly late in the evening. I do like to bring daily content to the channel, and unfortunately today's been a little bit of a crazy day for me personally. So if you want to help this video get more traction, make sure you share this out on social media, Discord, Reddits, things like that, because I think this is a really awesome addition that they've made to the game that is going to help out especially my free-to-play people or people that are maybe newer at the game. Now, what am I talking about? Well, we have this new copy team button that they've added to Danmachi Memoria Freeze, which is really going to help us build better teams. Now, first of all, I'll talk about basically what this is, what it does, and then I'll talk about the things that it doesn't do that you need to pay close attention to. So first things first, if we go in here and we go to Wargame, I know Wargame's closed, but we can actually go down here, check out teams. So let's just grab the first team we got here. Top Hero 1 team, bam. Go to the Wargame party. Now, the big addition to this, if you look over there on the side, there's a little button that says copy. Boom. Now I can actually just go down here to the bottom and save this random team. And I'll just name this copy just so I know that that's what it is. You can name it whatever you want. It's not really that important. But for me, it's just going to help me keep track of basically this team. Now, close this out. If I go to battle, I can actually go call up that team. All right, let's go grab that copy team. Boom. Now, the only thing that I don't have that, well, the two things I don't have on this team that the other person had, my Bell is not maximum broken. My Haruhime is not maximum broken. So we're already at a slight deficiency. Plus, some of the assists that this person had are nowhere, like, way higher ranked than mine are. So that's the first major deficit that my team has versus this person's team. That said, I can go in and I can kind of reverse engineer this team now and make whatever I want. The other thing I will warn you, in Wargame, all these settings at the top, the buff, heal, blah, 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 that doesn't mean that's the same thing that this individual had these set to. Those are my old settings. You notice that Light Bell is set to balance because I've never used it in Wargame because he's +1. He wouldn't survive in the higher ranks that, you know, Jester and all that. So you cannot trust those settings. Those are your old settings, not the settings of that individual. So just because you copy a top tier team and just because you have all those units maximum broken does not mean you have copied their entire team. What that means is you've copied the units. Now you've got to figure out what they had them set to. Now that can take a little trial and error, obviously, but neither here nor there. That's what that is. Now, the other thing that will be a little deficient on this are the weapons. It does not copy the weapon settings. Since I've never used him, he does not have a weapon assigned. No weapons, no armor. It'll be your responsibility to figure out what weapons, what armor are right for this fight. So, while you can copy the team, it is going to leave you a little wiggle room to try to figure out what this person has set different things to. Now, you can quickly figure a lot of these out. I'm not really going to go into that in this video, how to reverse engineer a team, but that is going to be your responsibility. All right. See, I don't have Bell maximum broken. I don't have Haruhime maximum broken in those first 3 assists. I do not. Well, pretty sure that Hestia I should. I do not. She's +3. Interesting. Thought I had her maximum broken. Neither here nor there. That is how it works in Wargame. Now, when it comes to Record Buster, you can do the same thing. Boom, Record Buster. Really, you can do this in like any PvP session. I wonder if you could do it. I haven't checked. We'll check that here in a minute too. All right. So neither here nor there. If I go down here and I just go to all players, and let's grab the current frontrunner, go to Record Buster Party, bam, same exact thing. You can copy this team. Now, I do not have Lena. I was not able to pull her. What's going to happen? Well, very simply put, I'm going to copy this team. I'm going to go to Record Buster. I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and I'm going to save. Boom. Now, what happened? Actually, you probably already saw it. I'd already saved this a while ago in my in another attempt. It lacks Lena, and because it lacks Lena, it's not going to give me the assist either, although I do have that assist. Because I lack Lena, it's going to put a hole in my team. Very simple. I mean, it makes sense. It's all very logical, but that's pretty much how this mechanic works. If I go to try to call up that team, it's going to tell me very simply, you could do whatever you want, buddy, but you're going to be lacking that unit. So let's go ahead and go in here. Actually, I'm not going to mess up the team that I'm building, because I was going to build another team. But, well, it's not going to change anything. Call up, Wrecker Buster Party. Bam. See? Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, once again, you're not going to have weapons, so whatever weapon you're supposed to be using isn't going to be assigned to your units. We will talk about Wrecker Buster probably in tomorrow's video. I'm still working on a team for it. Obviously, you can see I was kind of reverse engineering this team to work for me. But that is what the copy button does. It's very simple, very straightforward, very good in some respects, but don't expect it to be a basically an instant win button. You can't just copy the top tier team, maximum break all those units, and then expect it to go somewhere. You really got to do your own little bits of legwork to make sure you know what is required of those units. In other words, the settings, the weapons, the armors, so on and so forth. So you could copy the team, but you can't copy the recipe. Hope that makes a lot of sense. I haven't tried this in Monsterphilia, but I wonder if it's possible. So let's go ahead and go to Gate 4. Let's go to Score, and this will tell me the top scores here. So if I go to Party, yes, you can actually copy Monsterphilia parties. So those of you guys that have been asking me for Monsterphilia teams, there you go. You can start copying these parties and start making big numbers, more or less, out of these teams. Unfortunately, for me and my teams, I am lacking certain things, but I could still copy this, and let's just see what happens here. I'm going to go down here to Wrecker Buster for no better reason. Boom. Actually, I've got all those units. So, very interesting. So I could then, if I wanted to, go into Monsterphilia and basically try to take it on with that party. Now, that's the party that I used last time, and they laughed at it. So that is that. I do know you guys have been asking for Monsterphilia tips and hints. I will probably start with Gate 9-4 and go backwards, and we'll do that at some point here in the near future. But for now, I wanted to talk about this copy feature, because I think it's a really, really, really awesome addition to the game. Now, once again, this is a very late video, so it's not going to get the same kind of traction. Basically, by the time I get this up, it's pretty much going to be the end of the day. So if you want to help this video get traction, help more people see it, make sure you do share this out on your social medias. Make sure you share this out, Reddits, Twitter, things like that. And also, hit the little thumbs up button. It helps the analytics, it helps these things get more traction, and it helps other new players. Plus, it helps me, but really, the end of the day, it's really all about helping, especially new people to the game. We got a lot of new people that just came in during 3rd anniversary. We're going to get a lot of new people coming in starting in October with the 3rd season of the anime, and so on and so forth. So let's help those people out, because that's really what these videos are about. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below as well. Is there anything I missed? And are you guys excited for this new feature of the game? Because I think it's really absolutely awesome. Personally, I'm really excited. I can't wait. And one of the things I love to do is I like to reverse engineer a team. People that have helped me out with teams on stream in the past, we've had a lot of help on those teams in the past. I like to not only just be given the team, but I like to reverse engineer it, understand the mechanics of it, not just a work, not just this works, go do it, but understand why it works, which is going to help me get better at the game. And I really feel like if you really care about being good at this game, this is going to help you learn the mechanics of Wrecker Buster, War Games, all these PvP type things, even Monsterphilia, and just general team building and as a whole, in general. I had nothing else better to say there. Anyway, now that my thesaurus is completely run out of words, I'll catch you guys on the next one.